What's going on, socialites? This is Now You Know. Now, child, B2K said, look, this is the first stop of this year's Millennium Tour. We need to get some things straight between Omarion and Lil Fizz before we hop back on this bus and see these other states, and it seems to honestly be working. But before we get into what happened with them, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure that you have your post notifications turned on so you never miss another upload. Now, let's get into what went down during the Los Angeles performance of the 2021 Millennium Tour. So if you missed it, Omarion, Bow Wow, Ashanti, Pretty Ricky, Yin Gang Twins, Lloyd, Sammy, and Soulja Boy took the stage to perform in Inglewood. Now, during Omarion's set, his former group mates B2K made a surprise appearance, which of course included Fizz, and a little surprise from Fizz. So for those of you all who don't know, Omarion and Lil Fizz, despite their whole group having their fair share of problems, they had their own personal issues that relate to Omarion's baby mama, Apryl Jones. So before we get into what their problem was, take a listen to this surprise apology that Lil Fizz had for Omarion.
So publicly apologize to you, man. I did some stuff to my brother. Some snake ass shit. And I'm not proud of it, man. So I want to sit here humbly and sincerely apologize to you for any turmoil or dysfunction I caused between you and your family, bro.
So if you're confused as to what he was actually apologizing for, let's get into that. So Apryl Jones started dating Omarion back in 2013, appearing on Love and Hip Hop as a couple and later having 2 children together. Now in 2016, they broke up, which of course did not play out on Love and Hip Hop, but baby, let me tell you what did play out on Love and Hip Hop. Apryl's new relationship with Omarion's bandmate Lil Fizz. Now this relationship is nothing new for most of you all who have been following this story, but it has been brought back up just given the fact that there was an apology that was given on the tour. So if y'all remember, during the Love and Hip Hop reunion, as the whole season fans were waiting to see the content of Apryl and Fizz's relationship, there was actually a time where they said, yes, we are officially a couple. So take a look at this.
What is the status of your relationship?
We're together.
Yes. You guys are together now, yes. Okay. All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, of course, this brought up a lot of questions, as it did during the entire season watching their relationship play out, given the fact that Omarion wasn't on the season, but many people were wondering what his thoughts were about his baby mama dating somebody he's honestly known since he was a teeny bopper. So in a bunch of his interviews, Omarion would be asked his thoughts about Apryl and Fizz dating, and this is what he said in majority of them.
I don't feel no ways. I don't feel any way about it.
Now, when it came time for Apryl to respond, she actually hit it with bluntness, sharing that she not only had been removed from her relationship with Omarion for 5 years, but that she's also an adult who can honestly do as she pleases. So on Instagram Live, this is what Apryl had to say about her dating Fizz.
Relationship with somebody and they a good friend and they being there for you and you feel like, you know, giving it to people who don't matter, I'd rather give it to a friend. So at the end of the day, I did it because I wanted to. I did it because I was grown. I did it because I didn't have no ties to nobody. So that's why, period. I don't have no loyalty to that person who ain't friends with a person like that. So at the end of the day, it's all fair game. Feel me? But you guys see it as a whole different thing because you guys don't have the pieces of the puzzle. But for me, I knew what it was. I'm not no person that's trying to destroy something. Like when I was out of my relationship, I've been out of that other old relationship for almost 5 years, y'all. So it couldn't have been that. Let's just like put the pieces of the puzzle together. But I did it because I was grown and because I wanted to do it because I got needs and I needed that at the time, okay?
Now, let's not also forget that Lil Fizz baby mama Monique Slaughter, who was also on Love and Hip Hop, spoke out about their new relationship while on the reunion as well, saying this.
Monique, how do you feel about it?
I don't care what they're doing. That's the point. I don't give a
Okay.
It's when there's a
Now here's the funny part. Apryl and Fizz didn't honestly last too long because they both said that they wanted to focus on their own children. But what makes this situation even worse was that when the tour was supposed to happen back in 2020, Omarion opted to leave B2K off the roster and replace them with Bow Wow. So despite Apryl and Fizz not staying together, had the tour actually happened had it not been for COVID, Fizz would have potentially lost out on a check. So the fact that he apologized this time almost seems like he was trying to ensure that he wouldn't miss out on this bag, despite them technically still not being on the 2021 roster. So socialites, knowing all of this that went down, what do you think about this whole situation in the first place? Do you think that Apryl is wrong in the situation? Do you think that this apology is very, very late? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, make sure you like us on Facebook, you're following us on Instagram, and you're subscribed to our YouTube channel because now you know what's trending.